back onto the hunt for Eddie Winter. Wow, $35 for a magazine. Looks like this one tried to get out. Didn't make it very far. Where's Nick Valentine? That's weird. I should be able to jump up there. There we go. I think Nick Valentine has gone ahead.
Betty waiting. Your funeral. Time's up, asshole. Shit! Lost him.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacle.
We'll pick that up on the way out.
No need to hide.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
Yes.
The train will be arriving at this platform in minutes. Please remain clear of the tracks.
Sweet.
Glance it. Don't chance it. Report suspicious activity immediately.
This one is really paranoid.
The train will be arriving at this platform in minutes. Please remain clear of the tracks.
Nothing there now.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
Oh, no way around this way.
To
I'll
avoid
take us
delays,
back
do
here.
not hold the door.
No. Two, three tangos. One of them
For
in
your
the
safety, do
area.
not lean against doors.
Oh, English is hard.
Just noise. Just noise. Keep telling them we're running low on supply. Need to take
For
more
your
of this.
safety, please do not tamper with protectronic steward.
Who's there?
There's 4 of them in one. See what I have here. I forgot to put a silent suppressor on this one. That's not going to be a problem.
Clear of the track.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days. Gotta be an end to this someday. For now, gotta do what I gotta do.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
Can't keep doing this forever. One last haul, and I call it quits.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
Two to my immediate left. One just ahead. Then I've also got this turret as well. One way back. So 5 tangos, 1 turret. Well, 4 tangos, 1 turret.
Passing through cars is prohibited.
Hate it when they beg. Just you and me. Nice. Gotta hope the next one dies clean.
To avoid delays, do not hold the door. For your safety, please do not tamper with Protectron stewards.
Thank you,
Down.
God!
Avoid delays. Do not hold the door.
Two down.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Three down. Alright, he knows where I am. Or about where I am. Four tangos down.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
exit.
That was bound to happen.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
Got it.
One tango. I think a second one over there, sitting down though. Three tangles, one possible.
Sweet.
Watching a conductor at the organ.
One is slightly hurt. Assuming he doesn't see me. He probably...
You killed him!
He did see me. Didn't see me, that is. Alright. Taken care of. That was another one. The head was just a mannequin. Seems like there's gas in the air. Looks like someone set up a boxing ring.
953728406.
The fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Hey, it's all right. I'm just passing through.
Passing through? A secure underground bunker? Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lands. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance. But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care? Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home acting like a hot guy? Christ, look at you. You're not even alive.
Then I guess I'm in good company. You're in... Yeah. We're done here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along. Guess we're not alone.
Guess not.
Kiss me!
Wow. That I was not expecting.
Bingo.
I can always come back for the items later.
this is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. All I know is that without you, Eddie'd still be at large.
Taking down Winter was a big deal. Are you doing all right?
I don't know. It's a lot to take in. Winter was it. The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine. The last proof, outside of some long-lost Institute archive, I was ever just a mechanical copy of some cop from a bygone era. I'm not sure how to feel.
Don't you see, Nick? You're finally free. There is no other Nick anymore. Just you.
I wish it was that easy. But it's not. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. And I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I hoped with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. But being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or Jenny or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy. And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
So now that Winter's gone, what's next?
My plan was to keep things going as is. I hope yours is the same. Well,
Sounds
come
like a
on
good
then.
idea.
Not helping anyone standing around here. Yeah, that is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this. I'll head on home then.
I'll take a look at that guy's place, see what he had there. Then I'm gonna head back to Diamond City. It does not look like his correspondent made it to him. Well, he didn't have much down here.
got it. That's it.
Looks like it didn't even leave the place for 200 years. Well, as a ghoul, I don't think he needed to eat.
Do this.
Who?
Guess my good karma's paying off. What's that noise?
Who are they fighting? Alright, I better stop it.
Engaging hostile target.
I'll leave that to them to scavenge. Alright, I need to go to the castle to pick up Piper. I'll drop off a few things there, and there should be some more food that I can either replant or take to vault. The vault I was working on. Great, they need food. There shouldn't be a need. Alright, some people have moved in there. So it looks like I'm gonna be traveling for a bit. off to the vault
Good afternoon.
next.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom,
I'm gonna
broadcasting
carry
across the
a
Commonwealth.
lot of this stuff with
Any
me.
Minutemen in the area. There's a settlement that's been raided by super mutants. Please respond if you can help.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
The slog.
Piper.
Head my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
So it looks like I'm gonna be heading to the
Seems to be
slog
growing
and
well.
then to the vault. First, let me double check to see what I've got here. 5 people, 6 food, that's fine for now. I can come back and work on this later, but some of the other ones need attention now. Slog is directly to the north. Almost at the top of the map, near the insane asylum. This is an impressive airship. I try to stream every day. I try to stream a different game each day as well. I've got a cycle going of Fallout 4, Far Cry 4, Skyrim, and Assassin's Creed Origins. Another good reason I've noticed for picking up the Aquaboy perk is if you're over encumbered, it's easier to swim than it is to go on land, since you'll also need there's a perk for carrying things, and what it is if you're over encumbered, you can use your AP to run still. That's what I'm using right now. That combined with Action Boy, you can recover your AP fairly quickly. It's still slow if you're over encumbered, and this isn't going to work all that well in survival because you take damage for being over encumbered. Actually, I'm wondering if part of that perk might be altered in survival mode. Fortunately, all your companions, they aren't affected by radiation like you are. So in other words, you don't have to have a perk for them to be in the water. And some characters have outright resistance, or, well, I should say outright immunity to radiation, without being ghouls even. Yeah, it sounded like they had a quest for me, so I should be able to start it up. There is one downside. You keep hearing that heavy breathing. That's also an indicator that you're over encumbered if you didn't pick up on the fact that your AP is draining. If you want an audio cue. I'm almost there. It's right ahead of me. That strange building right up ahead. About 90 meters away. It used to be a motel, but it's been converted to a tarberry patch. Everything seems to be working for now. I'm gonna drop off all the stuff I've picked up and then pick it up later after this quest.
Hi.
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat and destroy most everything else. If they ever took us by surprise, we'd all be dead. We can't live like this. Please, you've got to help us.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
A bunch of bugs. And that's what happens to the skeeters. Super mutants just up ahead.
Found them and they do not look friendly.
Yeah. I tend to have a lot of melee. And that is because I have a perk that causes me to disarm my opponents. I may have waited a little bit too long. That's okay. That's not a problem. Seems like there's one more left. They must have gotten stuck. This is just what the vault needs. Need more food there. This used to be a settlement, but the super mutants came after it, and they come back to this area every so often. None of the areas, well, not many of the areas remain clear. No, that's an interesting one. Critical hits cause target to go into... I need to figure out which one's going to explode and which one ain't.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth AO. Running close.
Oh, also stealth units.
Certainly seen better days, haven't it?
Now I'll start healing the radiation damage in the morning, so that won't be too much of a problem. Interesting that Wiseman is way down here.
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend.
You can pick up a whole lot of stuff in this game. And a lot of it has uses with building, so... Oh, it's under charisma, not intelligence. Alright. This is one I've been needing to get for a while now. This will allow me to build stores and workstations. So I can do a bit of trading. Alright, so back to that. See what Green Top needs. I'll stop by there first, it's the closest. Sanctuary Hills needs... It must have been attacked and I didn't get there in time. And probably were attacked while I was away at Far Harbor. Looks like I'm going to take a long way around. Green Top Nursery is not too far from here. In fact, it's right there. Green Top might be all I can do for the moment. I should be able to correct what's going on here. I was away at Far Harbor for a while, so a lot of this stuff built up. I probably missed a few attacks. Seems to still be working. I'm on ones to increase their defenses. I should have enough for that. Another turret. Which will put their defense at 15 now. You're going to want to have... thanks for doing that. I hope they are beneficial and good share of information. What I've noticed is you want to have your defenses be equal or greater than, preferably greater than, your food plus your water, and I think your power as well. So since this is 15, that's equal to it. I'm going to add another turret. And I'll spread this one out and place it on this side. One reason to hunt down robots is to get those military grade cards. They're very good for rebuilding turrets. So I have one damaged one.
Perhaps to be made protectable.
There we go. Now it's at 25. Alright, that's it for the moment. Their happiness should go up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to travel all the way back to Sanctuary, and then I'll end the stream there, since it seems just being there repairs a couple of things. It's not too far of a run. And while I'm there, I should be able to, well, on the next stream I'll be doing some going around with the different settlements and setting things up a bit better. Setting up trading posts and that sort of thing. Probably something I should have been working on all along, to be honest. There's a Mirelurk over there, Mirelurk Hunter.
Hey, something's out there.
Red Scorpion. Remember all the way back from the first game, that's one of the first enemies you fight in Fallout. Well, after you fight the rats from the tunnel, you run into red scorpions, a couple of them. This might take just a little while, so sorry about that. But I've also got Action Boy. I think I've got the first 2 Action Boy that increases how you recover your AP by 50%.
The sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
I'm close to Starlight Drive at the moment. Not too far from it, at least. It's on the other side of this landfill. There are ghouls that come back to this area right here, and I tell you, the feral ghouls in this game are freakier than earlier ones. It's just the way they move that remind you, at least remind me of The Ring. Added to the mist that you see in the Massachusetts area, well, Fallout 4. It can make for a kind of creepy experience, especially when you see them coming through the fog. Even more so in Far Harbor, where the fog and radiation in the water droplets in that said fog play a huge factor. There is not Cambridge, but there's Concord right ahead, which means Sanctuary is on the other side of that, so it's not very far now. This will just place me in a better position for the next stream, because I'll be starting here and then heading off to Vault 88. There are some raiders that spawn in this area over here to the left every now and then. So if you're playing the game, you might want to check those areas and areas where you see raiders before, because after a certain set amount of time they'll return to that area. And it'll populate the items there too. Certain items, I should say. Not all items are populated. And the other thing is, just because you see a red dot doesn't necessarily mean they're going to attack you. Like those doe over there, those mutated deer. They don't necessarily attack you unless you get too close to them. Alright, gonna take a look at this, and this will pretty much be it.
trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Looks like everything's fine here and repaired. Alright. That's it, and thank you very much for watching.